At the end of my freshman year, I got to go on a study abroad to Slovenia, and it was the Business Leadership Program and the Self-Engineering Leadership Fellows. And so it was an engineering and business study abroad, which was perfect for me. And while I was on this study abroad is really when I first realized how strong the connections between business and engineering are. And I really wanted to create something at KU that would bring those together, and so it's what inspired me to start Synergy. If you think about it, every single engineering firm has people there who perform those supporting business functions. And then there's so many more companies out there that have engineers than you really realize. And so there's a much greater connection that exists than a lot of people know. I really hope that Synergy can help bridge the gaps between business and engineering by exposing business students to more technical ideas, not necessarily the actual knowledge of how to do it, but more appreciation for the ideas, and maybe a slight understanding even, so that if they decide to work in a more technical firm, they have that background, they have that experience already. And then for engineering students, I really want to help improve soft skills. I want them to have exposure to the business world as well, and those concepts of economics and finance that they might not get in the engineering school. I really enjoy that in business classes there tends to be a lot of discussion, but there's not necessarily a right or wrong answer, and that's something I don't really get as an engineer in the engineering school, and so it's really nice to be able to get that in the business school. One of the things that I really like about also getting a business degree with my engineering degree is that I feel like it makes me a much more well-rounded person when I'm going out and applying for jobs. Business is really setting me up with a lot of the skills I need to hopefully end up someday in a leadership position in a company. I feel like there's a lot of things, ideals, concepts, principles that you learn in business classes that I wouldn't learn otherwise. After I graduate, I think I'd really like to work in a company that works with consumer goods in a product design area, but engineering product design, so the more technical aspects of product design. But one of the things about that is I still need to be able to understand consumers, what the market wants, and I feel like my business education will really help with that. And then later on, I'd like to move from the technical side of the business to a more leadership-oriented role, and I feel like my business education will really help there.